Hey everybody, I'm Matt Halverson of Board Game Halv, and today we are going to be doing a little Kingdomino playthrough. We're going to be doing a little two-person. You can play with 3, 4 as well, but we're doing the two-person setup of Kingdomino. What you're looking at right here is kind of the setup. Everyone starts with their own little start square and castle, as well as some tiles in the middle. And what's going to happen is players are going to draft these tiles to add to their kingdoms. Every turn, 4 of these come up. You start with the numbers and you order them. The higher the number, the more powerful the piece. But then up here, if you choose higher, you get to choose in a better spot the next turn. So that's kind of what the rub is. You have to weigh, what your decision is going to be based on that, what the tiles are. These little pieces up here, these are actually from Photosynthesis, an amazing engine builder game that I also highly recommend you check out. It's really kind of, we always forget what the placements are, and you'll kind of see that. That's a good way to mark it and remember in between rounds. When you're kind of going quick and with 2 people, it's just easier in my opinion. Highly recommend having something up here that lets you mark the position that you go, and that'll be important for you'll see why that's important. All right, so normally with a 3 or 4 person game, you'd play with 48 tiles, and then everyone would choose 1 tile. But with a 2-player game, you get 2 tiles and you play with half the tiles. So we've got 20 tiles in here and our 4 start tiles. You'd kind of shuffle them all up, place out your 4 to start. That's where we're gonna kick things off. So what's gonna happen once you do these? You flip them over to see what your pieces are. So these are what we got. So to kick things off, we alternate. We're going to let red start, but then from here on out, where you pick is kind of your order. So whoever picks here gets the first pick, whoever picks here gets the second pick, whoever gets here's the third, and whoever here gets the fourth. So let's take a look. So let's see. To start, red's first. Let's take this big old important piece. What's going to happen is you're trying to create groupings of these 6 different types of terrain, and then you multiply it times the number of crowns in that space. So that's kind of how you get points at the end. So we're going to take that. 2 goes. Ugh, nothing great. Like the idea of going first next round, so we're going to do that. Oh, you like that? Well, let's take all the crowns then. We're going to do that. And then blue will take that. Cool. So that means blue gets to go first and second next round and take those top pieces. Red gets to go. Right. So now we're going to place those pieces. All right, so the middle is wild. So let's and you can go 5 by 5. So you can go in any direction until you hit that either 5 up top or 5 below. So let's do that, give ourselves some options. Over here on the red side, same thing. We kind of want to give ourselves some options, group like things together, but we can go in any direction. So let's keep those together. Yeah. All right, and so now that we've placed, we put 4 new tiles out. The box should kind of be in a direction so you can't see the tops or the bottoms of the tiles, but let's put those out. So you just put these in order each turn. All right, and then now you flip them over, see what we got. All right, here we are. So blue gets the first 2 spots. Blue kind of likes the idea of connecting these and going first, so we're going to take that one. So we get first. So you should probably take something a little bit more difficult, but this is good. We like the idea of getting the planes. Might as well get the number 1 and the number 2 spot next turn. That means red gets these 2. So again, spots are going to hold. Same thing. Blue gets the 1 and 2 spot next round, and these 2 tiles to place. All right, so again, let's connect these. That's a nice move. No crowns yet, but really setting up a place to put stuff. So put that there. And then let's put this over here. Give ourselves a place to put forests, but still have some. So that's what we're gonna do with those 2 spots. Over here on the red side, we got 2 new things. This is a lot of stuff that we don't have already, which is kind of scary. So let's do that. Let's create a place to put that. And then let's do that maybe. That's we're getting crazy, but I like it. Let's try it out. All right, so now we get 4 fresh new tiles. Ooh, these are big ones. All right, so we're back. We got some nice spots. All right, so blue gets the first two spots, but these aren't great for blue because red can use all of these. Like this is a great one. This is a great one to tie things together. So the more powerful ones are great, but then also they can utilize these. So it's like tough, but blue really wants yellow and blue for the most part. I mean, this kind of starts, we should just go here for sure. Get that one because we can use that and we can start this. Plus this really helps. So we're gonna take this because that's really gonna help red. Plus now that I got this, we can kind of put those together. So that means at least the spots are gonna change. So we got a little bit of a change. Red's in the 2 spot now. And that means blue gets these to place. Red gets those to place. All right, so over here on the blue board, let's open up. We're starting to get pretty big, but we're gonna put that there in the corner. We're 4 across, so we're getting close. And we're gonna complete the 5. So we are now 5 across. Oh, that's tricky because that's gonna put us in a tough spot over there. Ooh, but if we do that, yeah, that's tricky. Let's do this, and then hopefully we'll move those together in the future. Let's do that. Over here on the red side, this is some good stuff. Oh, we like that. Let's connect those. And we are 5 across, so there's not much more I can do there. But and then we're almost 5 up and down too, but let's keep those together. That makes the most sense. All right, so next round, we're almost done. Let's draw these. Let's draw 4 more from the box. And then we are gonna need to order these. So now we're in order, and now we need to flip them up. All right, and we're back. So now blue is in a really tough spot. Blue does not want, no place to put anything like this. And this is really gonna feed into, this big kind of black little point explosion that pink's got going on right here. And then these are all not great. I mean, this is important though for blue, because that'll connect to this over here, which is key. So we think we're gonna use that with our 3, but what do we use with the 1? Do we continue to get 1, or do we take this, which we can't use? We'd have to throw it away, so we might as well keep taking the 1 spot. So we're gonna do that. Red likes the 2. Red's on the 2 spot, I mean. Doesn't think they're gonna take that to screw them. And then this is really gonna help. Oof, and it's gonna screw blue. I'm gonna have to do that. Well, then blue goes, well, that's great. Not helpful, but at least we got a green. Well, now we got to get some green. We got to get some green crowns or we're in trouble. So we're going to take that. Red's looking pretty good right here. Red's looking pretty good right now. So let's take those pieces. There's 2 turns left. Ready that. Red's going to get these to place. Blue's going to get these to place. Okay. All right, so blue just has a lot of forests. We're already 5 across, so can't do that. We're also 5 up now, so we're gonna fill that up. This is gonna be the bottom corner of our grid. Hopefully we get some forest down here, and then build that out. Oh man, red on the other hand is looking fantastic. Oof, I can't even use this anymore. That's a shame, but we can connect those. So let's do this, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. And then, that's tricky because, yeah, I'm gonna screw myself down here. Yeah, that's a shame. So I guess I should do this. No, we'll put that up here and we'll just hope, because that gives us at least some options down here. All right, second to last round coming. So the pick is gonna matter on this one, but it's not necessarily gonna matter on the last one. So let's try out 4 tiles. All right, now let's put them in order. All right, now they're in order, let's flip them up. All right, we're back. So again, the pick is gonna round. We got 1 more round after this, so where you pick does matter. These are not great. All right, so blue gets the first 2. They like these, but they can only use 1 of them, so they know that's gonna be 1 of their first spots. And then they might as well just try to get this, since they can't use these, and these don't help the other player. Oh, I can go up top. That doesn't matter. These do help a little bit. But this is more important for blue, so blue's gonna take that. Well, and then red takes that. Boom, so for the last round, that's gonna be the order of picking. Blue's gonna get these to place. Red's gonna get these two to place. All right, so now on the blue side, sorry guy, we get to use one of these. So we're gonna do that. Unfortunately, we're gonna leave with an empty space in the corner, but so whatever. So that means one of ours is gonna get wasted. Actually, both of them are gonna get wasted next turn? No, just one. Unfortunately, one of our, how do I do this in a way? I don't get anything off the green. Yeah, unfortunately those forests are just gonna screw me. I don't get anything. But we will take one on the blue right there. Oof, not great. So in the last round, you can see we're gonna be able to put something here, but then we're gonna have to waste one because we have that. Over on the red side, we could still go one row above and below, so that gives us some freedom. I mean, this forest and this ocean do nothing for us. In fact, we pretty much have to discard that ship, which is unfortunate. At least we can put this up top, which gives us some additional points. But yeah, not great, not great. So that gets discarded, so that's gone. All right, so we're back. So we got one round to go. These grids are looking like a bit of a shamble. Probably not the best showing for either, but let's take out those last tiles. All right, all pretty close together. Let's put those in order. Woo, it's rare that you see them actually be all four numerically in a row. That means pick is really not going to matter. They're all going to be pretty similar in power. So let's flip them over. Woo, all right, so we're back. A lot of points on here. Unfortunately, at least I can still use that, but I'm not going to get the green. I can't even use that to bring them together. Well, I could put it there. Yeah, blues, this is the only, blue gets basically one to use, and this is going to be the best for blue. So they're going to do that. Same thing with red. Red gets one to use. Forest, anything? No. So anything with the plains? No. I can go down there still, so I like this. Yeah, for sure. So let's go there. This doesn't matter. So we're just gonna do that, and that's gonna be it. Let's place these final guys, and these no longer matter. All right, so blue's gonna get these two to place. Red's gonna get these two to place for the final place. Let's see how that goes. Oof, again, really only spot for one. This at least allows for some points, so we're gonna do that. Not a ton of points, but that might be a little bit of a savior. And then this one just gets discarded because you can't really put it anywhere. All right, same thing. Red is very limited on options. So I can put this here, which gives me a point, or 2 points actually. And then this down here, which is this is gonna be a monster, this little cluster down here. All right, and so now that we've done all of our final placing, now we can go and we score each individual little section. So what's going to happen is you are going to multiply the amount in a group. So like that's 3 right here. And you're going to multiply it times the number of crowns. So like this, for example, would be 4 times 5, 7 times. So 7 crowns. So that's 21. So that would be 21 points. And that's kind of how you figure it out. So let's add up each individual game board now. All right. So looking at blues. Okay, we've got a little grassland up here, so that's 1 crown times 2 spots is 2. Okay. And then we've got, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 crowns, so that's 16. This is 1 times 2, unfortunately, so that's another 2. This is nothing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1. Oh, not doing great. 5. Already counted this. And then this is 5 times 0, which is 0. This is a really bad score. So let's see what we got. 4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 16 is 25. That is one of the worst showings ever. 25. All right, and now let's take a look at the red score. Probably going to beat it. Also a little bit weak of a showing, but probably also going to beat it. All right, so we've got these 3 times 0. That's 1 times 1, so that's 1 point. Then we've got, sorry, I'm going to do that again. That's 1 point. Come on, pen. All right, so that's 1 point. And then that's nothing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1. It's 4. That's 1 times 2. It's 2. That is 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, starting to get something going. Nothing. Nothing. That's 1 times 1 is 1. nothing. And then hopefully this is our savior. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 7 is 21. 21. So 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 9 is 16, plus 1 is 17, plus 21 is 38. 38. So don't think this is a good score, because it is not. 38 to 25 is pretty bad. So yeah, hopefully you saw how to play the game, but this is, you know, strive for a higher score. Strive for a higher score. Red did win, 38 to 25. But oh boy, that's not great. 25 is really low. 38's okay. 38's okay. And red is going to win with that score. Anyways, this has been Kingdomino, 2-player playthrough. You can also play with 3 to 4 players. As you can see, it's super quick, very fun, easy to play over and over and over again. And you should check it out. It won the Spiel Jahres for a reason. That's the best board game of the year. And it definitely deserved it. This is a really fun game. Deep in strategy, very easy to play, easy to learn, very quick, but still very fun. But I've been Matt Halverson of Board Game Hal. Please subscribe to the channel. Please click the little bell, get those notifications. Please check out our website, Board Game Halv. That's boardgamehalv.com. Same thing on the social channels, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, all those. Check it out. Thanks again. We appreciate you sticking through this with us, and we hope you check out some of the other ones.